Hey guys, me and Dave. It's 12/18/2021. Can you believe Christmas is less than a week away? And then it's New Year's. Can you believe that, you guys? I hope you guys have a good, a happy holiday, or holidays. Um, with our targeting going on and all this stuff, I hear people are out there getting hit hard and stuff like that. I wish they would lay off us on the holidays. Um, it's just not right. Um, for us to get hit on the holidays. They seem to hit us harder on the holidays for some reason. Probably because they don't give a shit. They don't care about anything. They don't celebrate the holidays and Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's and all this stuff. Maybe they celebrate New Year's when they're drunk off their ass or something, but I wish they would lay off us on the holidays. I really haven't heard anything new in the community as far as attacks and stuff like that. Somebody was talking tonight that Chile ban these weapons or something like that. I wasn't able to find an article. I looked for the article and all this stuff. I couldn't find it. But they were banning mind control weapons and mind reading weapons and stuff like that. Apparently, I don't know how true it is, or if it came from a credible source or not. But I don't know. But as far as me, as far as myself goes, they're laying off me, which scares me because I could be getting hit. I could get hit hard when they lay off me and all this stuff and almost send me to the hospital or send me to the hospital, So it kind of scares me in a way, I'm trying to take advantage of every free moment I have going out. And, it's so cold I'm about 3 hours from the Canadian border, you guys, so we get that cold Canadian air down, and I tell you the truth, I'm not ready for winter. I don't feel like going out in the cold. I have to do it to take my dogs out so they can go potty and stuff like that, but otherwise I don't want to go out in this crap, But as far as targeting goes, it doesn't matter if it's 10 below out or 10 above out. They will have the gang stalkers out there. I went to the park today, though, twice, and they didn't have any gang stalkers out there when I went today. They do have them at the gas station if I stop and get gas or something like that. There will be some perps there. Like I say, they always let me know they're perps. They slam the doors really hard, or they do something to let me know they're a perp. They always do that in my program. So, it's not like, like some other people say, well, you think everyone that slams the door is a perp. Well, no, they come by me and they do slam their doors and they are a perp. They do something to let me know they're a perp. They slam the doors really hard. I mean, they slam them really hard, and stuff. So they try to make you feel paranoid and stuff, but they really are out there, and you'll have, I'll be driving and there'll be loud cars racing by me on the street and coming by the house, loud mufflers, where their mufflers ready to fall off. They do all kinds of things, and the thing that ticks me off is they're showing these people where I live. You can't even get away from this at your own house. They have these people drive by. If you're outside taking your dog for a walk, if you're outside getting ready to get in your truck or something, they will race by you on the street. Sometimes they'll use dual exhaust, trucks with dual exhaust, loud dual exhaust. Like me and Max were getting ready to get into my truck, and here comes this van. I mean, no muffler, no nothing, just, totally ghetto gang stalker. You know what I mean? And they came down, they turned up and all this stuff by the house, and they will do all kinds of things, those types of things if you're outside. I remember when my brother was driving. Now he can't drive anymore because he has a heart condition, a bad heart condition, and stuff. So, but he would come. He'd come to the house, and we'd come out and BS, on the street, and they'd have tons of cars driving up the street, and these girls would be smiling at you, and I mean, they do something to let me know they're a perp. I mean, all of a sudden, I mean, you could go to a dead spot and take your dog for a walk where nobody goes. Nobody goes there, you guys. And all of a sudden, you pull up there and you take your dog out. All of a sudden, there's all this traffic, This is traffic going by, traffic going up the street where you are, and all this stuff. And sometimes they even park right by your truck, and have the lights on, have the car running, and they'll sit there and watch you take your dog out, like you're a criminal or something. Well, it's like you're the criminal. They hire criminals to do this stuff, they're driving crappy cars. They probably haven't had a job in their life and all this stuff, So they will use all kinds of people and grub bags and all this stuff to gang stalk us, depending on what part of town you're in. If you're in a nice part of town, they'll use higher what do you call it? I don't know, higher income people or whatever. You can tell they're not grub bags. They're driving nice cars, they have nice houses and all this stuff if you're in a nice part of town. But if you're in a bad part of town, this used to be a really nice part of town. We would leave our doors open, unlocked, all night long and all this stuff. You can't do that anymore. So they use these people that look grubby, and they're driving cars that are barely on the road, and they have loud mufflers and all this stuff. And then they have people who have loud dual exhaust, and they come racing through your alley, come racing in front of your house, and all this stuff. They will do all kinds of things to get reactions out of you, get your attention. These people crave your attention. If you're not paying attention to these guys, they get mad, and they're almost like a little baby, and they gotta throw a fit. If you're not paying attention to these guys, they will come out and do street theater, so you pay attention to them, or they'll have cars riding by, or they'll have sirens going. The police are involved, the EMS are involved, and they do get these people involved in our programs to get their attention, or get our attention, and get responses and reactions out of us, you guys. Get those spikes up, or whatever they're trying to do. Trying to get those spikes up, so they can measure those spikes. But so I'm still getting, I'm not getting tortured right now. But can you say that our remote neural monitoring is torture? It is torture. I mean, it's repetitive. It's 24 hours a day, and that is torture. Even though it doesn't hurt us, it is harassment, mind harassment. So if they're remote neural monitoring you all the time, which they're doing to me all the time, I get hit around people. They gotta validate their technology and all this stuff, and stuff. So, I went to I took Max out, and I stopped at Holiday, the gas station, and I bought a bottle of Sprite, because I'm having a couple drinks tonight. And there was a guy in there with two little kids. They were hitting me around this guy, to validate their technology. Um, they're reading our minds, you guys, and they know where we're going. Oh, I have to stop at the gas station to get soda. Well, okay, well, we're gonna have perps there waiting for you, and they're gonna be waiting for you, and they're gonna bang, or they're gonna do something to um, let you know they're a perp. And that's what they did tonight. I grabbed my soda, I went to pay, and there was this guy in front of me with two little kids, and they were hitting me in front of this guy so he could validate their technology, whether it's banging or something, mostly banging, so they will do all kinds of things to validate that technology and let me know they're a perp, so that's what went on tonight. So I thought, well, we're driving off. And I thought, well, there's going to be perps where I'm going to take Max. So it was just a half a block away or a block away. We're going to take Max there. There'll probably be perps there. There wasn't, but the traffic picked up. I'm not saying that's me, but there, this is a place where nobody goes, you guys. It's a baseball field, okay? Now, I had 3 or 4 cars driving up and down the street, the side street where we were walking, okay? Now, is that a coincidence? Probably not. When you're a target, you guys, there's not a whole lot of coincidence when you're a target. Everything is pre-planned, mostly. If you go to the doctor, there'll be perps there. There'll be perps in the waiting room. Your doctor may be a perp. The nurses might be a perp. And they will get these people involved. And most of the time they will do that. If you go to the gas station, frequent the gas station on a regular basis, they will get those girls involved. It's just something they do, because they need to validate and stuff that technology. Now, I had my family member between last night and tonight. She's been validating the technology. I go through a validation session, whatever you want to call it, every morning. She wakes up, and soon after I wake up, and I gotta feed the dogs, and she feeds her dogs and all this stuff, and they put images in my head all the time when she's around, and she validates. What does she have? ESP? It's possible. It's possible. Or they're putting images in her mind and mine, and she validates. I don't know quite what they do, but could she have ESP? It's possible. So they will do all kinds of stuff to get us, you guys. So other than that, but I'm gonna cut this off. Not much going on with me. They're kind of laying off me, which I'm surprised. Is it going to continue? I don't know. Am I gonna get nailed? Am I gonna end up in the hospital? I don't know. Because my future is so uncertain, you guys. I'll tell you what I did. I have my bills on automatic payment. It's directly taken out of my checking account every month, so I don't have to worry about it. The reason why I do that is because I don't know where I'm gonna be. They could nail me, and I could end up in the hospital. They could do some things to me, and I could end up in the psych ward. I don't know where I'm gonna be. I could be locked up in the hospital. I don't know, but my bills are gonna get paid, because I do automatic payments. That's how uncertain my future is. I don't know where I'm gonna be. Because these guys are they're predictable, but they're unpredictable. This guy could nail me tonight. Nail me. I'm talking. You wouldn't believe. They can nail me, and I don't know where I'm gonna be. I could be calling for help or whatever. You know, I just don't know. So I have all my bills on automatic, automatic withdrawal out of my checking account, so I can pay my bills because I don't know, where I'm going to be. So it's crazy. It's not a very good feeling. Anyway, so I'm gonna cut this off, you guys. Not much going on. I'm just having a couple drinks, trying to relax. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're getting ready for the holidays and stuff. I hope you have good holidays. Spend time with your family and all that stuff. Try not to talk about this all the time, and and hopefully you'll have good holidays. But I'll talk to you guys later.